cherry blossom for the spring. Feeling quite Scottish today, are you, Sophie?
together again. So put away your hatred, which is understandable for some of the politicians in Westminster. Believe me, I'm with you on that. Holyrood also. But don't imagine that the souls of man are going to be changed through independence. It's going to be the same old life. The best thing we can do is stand together. Stand together as one here in our fantastic United Kingdom. Solidarity is the message. Unity is the message. Togetherness is the unionist message.
We see your support, mate.
So folks,
We see your
you've got a
support.
long way to go, and there's no toilets between here and Mountain Hill. So hold it in if you can. Okay, we don't want anybody getting arrested.
Thank you.
Decency.
All right, Davey, how are you, darling?
I'm fine, thanks, Jenny. How are
It's
you?
Sophie.
Sophie! Ah, nice to see you in the flesh, young man. Nice to see you in the flesh.
How are you, baby?
I'm fine, thanks, Jenny. How are
You're
you?
looking well.
I am, thank
You're
you.
looking chipper.
I am. For
Were
an
you
old
up-
man, I'm doing fine.
Were you up seeing Manky Jacket?
Oh, I had to go up to your Holy Alistair. Of course I did.
What a lot of support he's bringing with him these days.
Aye, quite a bit. Oh, there must be a dozen of them at least.
I don't know that there's that.
But oh no, we always stop to see Holy Alistair. It's polite. It's
You got
polite.
to. You're absolutely
aye.
correct, darling.
Yep.
Good Scottish politeness.
I always shout at him. I'm getting flag. So have you enjoyed your march, Sophie?
Yeah.
Good fun so far.
First March.
He shouted at Manky Jacket. Like,
Good for you, young fella. I'm glad you can into the spirit over.
I said, free for the teams and physical next.
yeah. Right, you over the hill, darling. Me?
That's the one thing about doing this, Sherry.
I know. Yeah, I know. I'm a red sweaty mess by the end of these This is such a nice building.
Yeah.
Oh, hey, Jenny, how are you? I did well.
You know I'm going to sign your flag again.
Definitely. I know I
signed it twice now. I signed it first time.
You can't forget to sign the flag.
Exactly.
Always. You got to kill a fresh one for the marches, man.
Funny enough.
Keeps the colours bright, you know. As long as there's a payoff.
What was the story about the way the unicorns come to Scotland? Was it to stop people hunting something off them or something like that? Somebody tell me it was to stop that.
No, so unicorns were, see seen to be very pure animals. They were attracted to purity and their horns were said to be able to cure poison.
I've heard that in many a thing.
So like, if there was like bad water, they'd put the horns in the water would be fresh, you know? This kind of stuff. But I had a bit of a fight with the Lord Lion about how the unicorn came to be on our coat of arms, because he felt like it came from England, and I proved that it definitely did not come from the Beauforts of England. Like, we had it like from well, David II had the unicorn.
But see that when you're talking that, was it no the English had stole their lines off us? Because they had leopards.
Okay, the English have leopards. 3 leopards. It's no lions they've got.
Because I mind watching something going on, 3 lines on it.
3
Because I
leopards.
worked with 3 unionists and the other boy came out with his England top.
Oh, they hate when we take their lines away from them.
Where are you getting the lines from? You're like, 3 lines, I'm like,
The line rampant is Scottish. The unicorn is Scottish. The leopards, they're English. And they fucking don't like that.
I know.
Why do they keep like
Because, see, the position that the animals are in, that's what makes them leopards. So they would have to actually change the position of the animal. They would have to change the and it's a bit late at this point. So they've just got no, it's lions. 3 lions.
So you get salty when you bring it up.
Yeah, a little bit. Also the fact that they're supposed to pay for their flag because it's like Genoese, I think. But they stopped paying for the Genoese flag and they might owe quite a lot of money for their flag. So there's that as well. Arthur's seat.
Huh?
Arthur's seat. We get a beautiful view up here.
Come out today. Thank you so much. This helps us to put the pressure on to make sure Scotland's voice is heard and Scotland's future is in Scotland's hands. Let's make it happen. Oh, National Centre for Music.
We've made it.
the towns and the cities, their poverty abounds. The food banks for the working poor, the disabled and the sick. An inconvenient truth for the Antonian elitist rich. That's not why I live for his sake, not why I always play. To bow and be subservient, lifeblood was not shed. They fought and died for liberty, don't let it be in vain. Rise up, stand up, get off your knees. Be a nation once again. Argyle and Boots, we made our way to the peace camp of Faslane. For nuclear disarmament, we protest and we campaign. For the misery of austerity, still forced by London rule. £200 billion still found for Trident renewal. Head on to the Highlands, where tens of thousands died. To servitude and slavery in the colonies far and wide. A quarter of a million souls cleared from ancestral homes in a land the aristocrats, the Arab keep now wrong. They return to the capital of this northern British state. It brought me at my tenement down by the Cannon Gate. I awoke in the afternoon and wonder I could say his lion rampant flag and shield placed there next to me. That's not why I wait for his sake, it's not why I always bleed. A bell and race of serving, lifeblood was not shed. If fought and died for liberty, don't let it be in vain. Rise up, stand up, get off your knees. Be a nation once again. Rise up, stand up, get off your knees. Be a nation once again. The poor, the unemployed. People should ask the simple question, who actually runs this country? Why should we take lectures about the irresponsibility of independence from the very people who nearly destroyed the UK economy out of their unrestrained greed? Why? Why should a handful of men be able to threaten the future of entire nations from £100 million yachts? The Unionists have spent years rubbishing Scotland's economy, but an impartial observer might ask the question, if Scotland is such a basket case, why are they so desperate to keep it as part of the United Kingdom? After 300 years of the Union, Glasgow has 6 out of 10 of the most deprived areas in the UK, where some 51% of our children live in poverty. Life expectancy for males in parts of Scotland is the worst in Western Europe. Today, the stakes are higher than they have ever been. In each European country, mainstream politicians have engaged with ideas once relegated to the margins of fascism. Election campaigns, including in this country, are being fought with the lives of men, women and children, and a toxic combination of inhumane laws, public ignorance and hostility has bred despair, has bred contempt and fear. Even if the victims of war and famine manage to get to Great Britain, they face hunger, they face homelessness. We have a barbaric system in Westminster that allows for little hope, scapegoating the weakest. The pictures 80 years ago of the emaciated corpses in the gas chambers of Auschwitz, Birkenau, Treblinka warns us of what happens when we look the other way. One only needs to switch on our TV screens, to scroll through our social media, to see the civil wars, to see the genocide in Gaza, to see the racism, to see the misogyny, the homophobia, that starvation and torture is still the norm. Refugees fleeing war, poverty, persecution and disasters aren't a drain on the resources of this country. But it suits those at the top to pump out the myths that migrants in boats are the problem, rather than the rich in their super yachts. I'm not a politician. I'm not a politician, nor am I in any political party, and there is nothing more than I care about in this world than my children. But a vote for an independent Scotland must be a means for a bigger dream. That dream is bigger than any party, it's bigger than any individual, it's bigger than any leader. But there is one cast iron guarantee I can give you if we were independent. The people who live in Scotland will finally make the decisions that affect Scotland. Westminster will no longer have the right to dictate what we should think. No longer have the right to dictate what we should think, what we should create, what we should produce. We will no longer be told we cannot govern ourselves. From warfare to welfare, from employment to foreign policy, from cradle to grave, we will have the right to decide our own destiny. I want a Scotland that stands as a beacon for human rights around the world. I want a Scotland that rails against illegal wars. I want a Scotland that stops Prestwick being used as a staging post for rendition and US bombers. I want to live in a nuclear-free Scotland. And I want a justice system that is worthy of a civilized society. It's about the future of our children, of our children's children. It must be about whether Scotland will put people before profit, whether Scotland will send people to die in illegal wars, whether we will have a publicly owned health service and look after our own. That dream should be about the ending of poverty and inequality and standing up for humanity. Over the years, as a lawyer, I have repeatedly been told by my peers and my elders so many times that there is no voice, we cannot fight the system. For all the things we take for granted in this country, the right to vote, the right to equality, the right to be gay, the freedom of religion, freedom from slavery, all these were once considered impossible dreams. But there is one freedom that we are still denied, and that is to be an independent country. And as I look around the world today, a system that can rustle up hundreds of billions of dollars to incinerate people in Gaza, in Beirut, in Tehran, but never to feed them. It's not political naivety to demand that in a new Scotland, we must demand that the billions that go to death and destruction must build a new life. Those billions should lift the wages of ordinary people. It should give them jobs, build new hospitals, and give hope to our youth. We do not have the luxury of waiting. We can win, but we can only win if we are never scared to raise our voices for the truth. Thank you.
Hi, how are you? Having a good time? Good. Listen, I've come very late to all this. You know, I've been ploughing my own furrow for many years now, so I didn't realise how much Scotland meant to me. how deeply it means to me. And it's really come to me in my later life. But I feel it's time that we were free. We are not free. And we are the people who will make it free.
Yeah.
And it's up to you to do it. We've been treated like the poor relation for long fucking enough. We really have.
100%.
And it's time we showed who we are and who we are as a people. I mean, I can't get out of my system. I am a Scot. I'm even a Dundonian, would you believe? But there you go. I was the only one who understood her poem, by the way. But it's just amazing to me that to see you all here and to know that we all share the passion. And it's not about parties. It's about people who want a free Scotland. And that's what we have to get. So get out there, get your neighbours and say, get out voting and make this country, for fuck's sake, free!
For fuck's sake,
Brian Cox! Please welcome to the stage the future Prime Minister of an independent Scotland, John Swinney!
What an absolutely magnificent sight this is on Colton Hill. The voice of the people of Scotland demanding our independence. This march is so important, and I want to thank Believe in Scotland, Gordon McIntyre Kemp and everyone involved for giving us this opportunity to say loud and clear throughout Scotland to the international community, Scotland is ready for independence and it is coming now. We're a country of good values. We believe in compassion. We believe in dignity. We believe in the respect of other people. We believe in equalities. We believe in human rights. We're against illegal wars. We're in favour of peace around the world. That's who we are as a country. But the United Kingdom stops our voice being heard on the international stage. And I wanted to be heard loud and clear that Scotland is a country that believes in peace. We abhor nuclear weapons. We abhor war around the world. We are a country that believes in peace and equality and fairness, and we will be that independent voice in the days to come. I am proud to lead a government in Scotland that is reducing child poverty, that's improving the lives of people in our country. But we are held back by the decisions of Westminster, where in an energy-rich country, our people live in fuel poverty, paying sky-high fuel bills. That's the fault of the United Kingdom, and we must take Scotland's energy wealth into Scotland's hands with independence.
Damn right. 100%.
And we are at a moment where we must make this happen for the future of our country, for the future of our children and our grandchildren in Scotland today. So we have an opportunity in the weeks to come in the Scottish election of making sure that Scotland's voice is heard and that Scotland's future is taken into Scotland's hands. So I say to every one of you, this is a moment for action. This is a moment to take the marching that we've done together in solidarity, in a sense of community that we've all enjoyed today, out into the streets and communities of Scotland to make sure Scotland's voice is heard on the 7th of May. Now we've got colleagues from other parties here today, and they will make their pitch for how people should vote in the election. But as leader of the Scottish National Party, let me make it clear. I want an overall majority so I can take Scotland's future into Scotland's hands. Friends, we've come a long way as a movement. We've come so close to winning independence in 2014, and since then, the public have seen the rip-off of our energy bills. They've seen Scotland ripped out of the EU against our will. They've seen our name been taken in vain in the international community, and we've had enough. So let's take our opportunity on the 7th of May. Let's stand together. Let's get that emphatic SNP win, and let's take Scotland's future into Scotland's hands and win our independence. Thank you very much.
Ja, klar. Aber er ist